Is clinical research safe? This is a common question and a very reasonable question. So the answer to this question is yes, it is safe. And the reason it's safe is because we are focused on making it as safe as possible. And by collecting information, we are constantly focused on the safety issue. So the truth is that anytime you take anything in your body, whether it's an aspirin or a prescription drug or an injection or a surgery, there is some risk. Medicine, and more broadly life, is about managing risk and making decisions about risk versus benefit. That's what we're trained to do as physicians. We do that all the time. That's what people do when they cross the street. They make a decision about risk versus benefit, or get into a cab, you make a decision about risk versus benefit. But in our world of clinical research, we are so focused on this because that's our job. At a clinical research center, we have no vested interest in the product. We don't have stock in the product. It doesn't matter if it works or not for us. Our job is to get that information to regulatory authorities, usually the Food and Drug Administration, and tell people what the actual information is. And during that process, our responsibility is to make sure that we do it as safely as possible for our patient population. So what happens in clinical trials is not only are we looking for information about what we're studying, but we're also looking for information about the patients. So it's not uncommon that we'll be doing a study in one area and we'll make an observation in another area. So not only are we safe, but we also are sort of looking out for our patients in different areas and providing safety in areas that are not our primary area. So it's a pretty cool process when you think about it. And overall, we know that patients that participate in clinical trials do better than patients that are just going about their business and seeing their physicians using the ordinary means of getting healthcare.